McLaren is pretty mid this season. There's no way around it. After being part of the huge drivers carousel in the silly season and the tough talk from CEO Zak Brown, there's little to none to be impressed with so far. The team lineup is excellent and it's good to see Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri keeping their heads cool and are patiently awaiting what team principal Andrea Stella and his team have in store for the rest of the season. I'm Wimbo, please leave a like. The problem with the MC60 is in its DNA, says Andrea Stella. Last year's MC36 had a lot of unpredictability in the middle of corners, and the 2023 car still has that issue and is weakest in low grip condition and when drivers are off the throttle and off the brakes. These issues are still being blamed on the methods they use to build the car. The outdated wind tunnel is a much heard reason, or as some might say, excuse. As the saying goes, one man's reason is another man's excuse, or something like that. It's true that the car is really draggy and that makes it slow on the straights and very dependent on track conditions. The lower the grip, the lower the speed. Something really needs to be done. The new floor in Baku has laid the foundations for bigger upgrades. Now if you're wondering if those upgrades will be there quickly, then I have to disappoint you. Stella has confirmed that the next sizable upgrade package will come between the Canadian and British Grand Prix, so end of June, start of July. We will definitely avoid bringing new updates to Austria, because that will be a sprint shootout and sprint weekend, and given the amounts of updates we will bring, we are not confident in bringing them to an event that will be very similar to Baku. Stella has revealed a new floor will be introduced at the Silverstone Grand Prix in England. The production on these parts has started and there will be small bits and pieces in Imola, but nothing like what Mercedes and Ferrari are bringing to Imola. It seems like McLaren are busy bees to get rid of their deficit. So a lot is happening at McLaren, but I'm afraid they can write off this year yet again. At this point I think they'll end up 6th in the standings with Alpine beating them. Of course there's the new wind tunnel coming in soon, and from what I've been hearing, that should be the big solution for them. In the meantime, Piastri and Norris just need to suck it up. I personally don't believe in running away from a team, especially with the plans they've laid out. The only way is up, or even further down. What do you think? I think you should subscribe. Take care now. Doei doei.